So I signed up for the City Amateur this year because I felt kind of like I had something to prove. Last year, 92, 74, 77. Brutal. And that's what didn't make sense because not long ago, I shot 1 under, 143 in the Pub Links. Same course. So I went to the data. In 2023, 72 rounds, 74.9 average. 2024, 72 rounds, worse average. 2025, 93 rounds, and even worse. 2026, 21 rounds, and 77.5 average. So I was playing more and getting worse. Life wasn't the problem. I got a dog, Rory, got engaged, lived closer to the course than ever. So what changed? I started chasing the perfect swing, new gear, every freaking YouTube tip I could find. And I stopped trusting what actually worked. So I went back, dug up some old emails from my coach, Pete, the stuff that got me playing my best golf. Then I took it a step further. I fed everything into Claude and had it build me a 24-day training plan. And I followed it exactly. No chasing, just trust. Was this going to completely backfire or get me ready for the City Am? Let's find out, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button. So I've got an eyeline shoulder mirror and some mat, and focus here is just start line, connection, and just building confidence. Put the towel down just to protect the green too. We'll touch a little bit more on these later, but one leg chips are just so solid for the game.
All right, this is day 3 of prepping for a tournament with Claude. We are going to do some putting at the Muni today.
The one leg drill is Golf 101. I try to be able to hit balls about 95% of the distance of the two leg swing. I build this over time, and the idea is to knock the tension out of my arms and shoulders and force the body to move with efficiency throughout the swing in order to hit the ball solidly and keep your balance. The punch shot is amazing for impact. It works on face control as well as matching the down and the turn in your swing.
So today's day 4. We're doing driver drill today. For whatever reason, starting to get a little excited, even though I'm way far out from this tournament. I have a tendency to overtrain, put a little extra pressure on myself, and ultimately not perform the way you want to. But this time I'm taking a quote from Phil Jackson and just going to put in the work and detach from the outcome. Whatever happens, happens. If I play well, great. If I don't play well, whatever. All that matters is the process, and we're just falling in love with the process right now. So today we're going to do driver drill. Not a fun one. Very good gravity golf stuff. And just a good way to keep your body in motion.
Probably my biggest annoyance with getting here before the staff does. The range machine is turned off. So we gotta pick our own balls. So this is the driver drill, and it's likely the most efficient and powerful drill in golf. It's that good. It could also be called the 100-ball drill, as it's equally effective with a fairway metal or an iron. But the key is to tire yourself out and to spend more than 50% in the drills. This just speeds up the ability for the brain and body to detect improprieties in the swing and seek efficiency of motion. Having said that, the drill is really difficult by design, and it definitely sucks the first 2 to 3 times that you do it. But as long as your intention is to hit solid shots to your targets in balance, you will improve. And if you hit balls after the drill, it's often the best. So you're tired enough to just let it go, and it's amazing. If you do this once a week, you can get pretty dang good. This drill is so exhausting, but man, you can really just let it go. Sometimes I like to be the range fairy, so I'll do a good deed and pick up all the buckets. It's a good vibe, pass it on. Greens were punched this morning, so we had to get a little creative. We've got a key down and a coin down for start line, got the mirror for shoulders, and we're gonna putt, putt, putt. So this was a little off script, but I feel like it's never a bad idea to just focus in on ball position and alignment. Just trying to hit some good shots to the target, good tempo, get it rolling. So, love-hate relationship with this drill. Cross-footed drill. Might be the most underrated move in golf. It feels incredibly weird at first, even a little awkward, which is why most people don't stick with it long enough. But if you do, it teaches you how to move into the right counterbalance naturally without forcing it. It's also great for releasing tension so your swing can flow and finish in the perfect balance. You'll also start to feel both draws and fades with almost no effort. And if you work on this, you'll gain a whole new level of control. Just be ready for some weird looks at the range. So back to the trusty rusty one leg swing. It's a great way to work on ball flight. Today I was using the ball position to adjust shoulders at address. This is going to change the path slightly. It's going to help me hit some draws, hit some fades, just kind of depend on what is needed. So I was kind of messing around with these factors to hit hooks, fades, and some dead-ass straight shots. I showed this earlier, but I didn't really talk about it. With one-leg chips and pitches, they're just great at getting your core to do the work, and the result is that the club will move more consistently through the same path every time. Ideally, the arms are going to slow down enough to allow the ball to deflect off the club face. So it'll be a more consistent trajectory, and shots are going to have less vary and be easier to control.
All right, today we are headed out to the Muni to put our skills to the test that we've been working on. Goals for the day, just want to focus on the target on every single shot. We want to have fun. We don't want to have any expectations because, again, I work really hard, I practice, then I'm like, oh, I should automatically shoot 68 or 69. Well, guess what, Mark? Golf doesn't work that way. So let's see how it goes today!
Saturday morning settles in slow, like it always does. The air's already thick, humid enough to feel you even take a breath. The place doesn't wake up all at once. It hums to life. Out front, the regulars have claimed their ground. Same chairs, same stories, coffee in hand, and opinions ready. They're not in a hurry. They never are. Around here, time bends a little on Saturdays.
Oh, baby turtle. You want to go for somewhere?
It's kind of like a little baby snappy.
Oh, hi, buddy. You're cute.
I couldn't find a fairway, and my score showed it, but thankfully I was able to get out of there breaking even, cashing in a nice little skin.
Deviated from the plan a little bit today. Won $180 skin, which was a nice moral victory, but we are in full-blown crisis mode off the tee. Just absolute crisis mode. I hit 3 fairways and 7 greens. The great 79! Birding 3 of the 4 par 3s. Got a close-up and won $180 skin. So tough to complain about that, but we will be back, and we're right there. The 27 putts was awesome. Putter's great. Shout out Jimbo for helping me out with the putting stuff. But I did not hit putts on Friday or Saturday, so that means I've got 300 today. We're going to focus on a lot of different things. I'm not going to bore you guys with it, but just know that it's happening. Morgan's also out of town, so that helps me this morning. Whole outfit change later, but we've been grinding, and we are at 250 putts right now. How about it? Where'd that come from? All right, baby, we might actually be back. We might be back. Putter was so fiery hot. I don't even know what the stats were. Can't wait to look at those, but I could not miss, and I was throwing darts and shot 3 under 69. Love a little 69, a little butter on my toast. So much fun. So we are showing signs of life, baby. Just got to keep it rolling, keep working hard. A third outfit of the day, just coming off that 69, and I'm down to my last 50. I've hit 250 straight putts, but even though you play well, you gotta keep on grinding. So it's day 8, and pretty satisfied with yesterday's performance. Even left a few out there, bogeyed one of the par 5s, and after playing good golf, the grind mentality can slip away, but we're only a third of the way through this program, so we gotta keep going. Credit the drills, like started hitting the ball so much better after just 1 week of doing these drills.
So on Saturday, one of the main reasons that I was missing fairways was it was a push block or a slice. So what I'm doing here is hitting 4 balls, really just trying to hit a draw because I know how to hit a draw. So these first 4, I'm really just trying to sling that draw. And then the second 4 is just automatic. So I'm just looking up at the target, swinging, and typically it's turning over and everything's okay. And I can get that draw back just by overtraining. Since I didn't take my off day on Sunday, I figured I would take an off day on day 8 and just focus on putting. I was doing a drill that really emphasizes connection. So you literally just stick the putter straight out in front of you, tuck your arms back in, bend at the waist, and then you just let it go.
I hate that these drills work so well because they are so freaking hard and exhausting, but driver drill is one of the best drills in golf, the 100-ball drill, whatever. By the end of it, like, I feel like my driving woes are just gone. I'm freed up and I'm hitting it dead straight, little draw. So hopefully I can continue to do that. I love hating this drill.
All right, so a little pro tip here that has taken me a lot of putts to discover, probably about 1,000, but if I put a yellow ball as the 10th ball, or the 11th ball in this case, then I don't have to count. All I have to do is wait for that ball to come up, and I know that I've hit 11 balls. Genius.
This is day 10. They're playing today. A little bit of an audible. Felt like the right thing to do. I'm very nervous. I'm gonna just get absolutely dumped on. I'm at the furthest point away from the clubhouse. So, even through the first 3, which is good. Hope the rain holds off. It's been trying to stay to the corner of the golf course that's closest to the harbor to avoid the raindrops. There's been a little thunder, a little bit of lightning, but we're doing okay. Golf swing feels good. 1 under at the moment, which is cool. Hit a lot of greens, no 3 putts, had some good up and down, so we are rolling.
After about 12 days of practice and filming, I realized 2 things. 1, watching someone grind through reps day after day was going to get pretty boring. And 2, Everything was actually working. My handicap fell and fell and kept falling until I showed up to the tournament as a scratch golfer. The night before, I felt something I didn't expect. I wasn't anxious, I was excited, but more than anything, I was proud. Proud that I had stayed committed to the boring, the mundane, and the repetitive. Nothing fancy, just hard work, day after day. And that was enough, because even if I went out there and played the worst round of my life, I knew I'd left everything on the table, and I would walk off that course a better golfer, no matter what.